Alright, so at the start of this war zone, or any war zone for that matter, when you first land here, you want to check to see what the numbers are. So the number of people that are going to mid, to the side nodes and whatnot, and you want to not only check to see where your team's going, you want to look at the other side there, the opposing team. You want to see how many are dropping down to mid, if any of them seem to go to the side cap right away. You know, maybe you're the one guy that's going to your side node is going to be overrun by two guys that are going to our node. So you need to watch for that. But generally, you know, if at least one person's going to the side node, you can probably just go to mid. So as soon as this one starts, I'm checking to see where I think people are going to be going. I see one at least is going to the side, so I feel okay just jumping down to mid. I'm watching to see what the other team is dropping down here too, and I feel pretty good about only seeing two people drop. You know, one of them's kind of late dropping there. So there might be one or two stealth in there, but it looks like, you know, our chances at mid are pretty good right now. So another late arrival just dropped. So this is, you know, their team doesn't have everybody there yet. So I jump in right away because our guy's trying to cap, and I laid down some AoE CC to see if I can delay it, but it looks like they may have just stopped the cap. So I pop my shield here because there's three of them. They could double stun me, so I'm a little worried about that. But I run back to my team here, and now it's time to unload the burst on this guy. It looks like my team's all going to try and blow him up, so I'm joining in. I'm keeping my 10-meter range here. I don't want to get it too close to AoE damage. I don't have to. I have to go in for applying some 4-meter abilities, though. I just have to deal with that. Now, getting my cell burst damage ready here. Now, I've obviously popped my my crit cooldown, and I didn't get as many charges up as I probably needed to here, but still gonna get some pretty good damage on him. My meteor brawler explosion went off, so now I have reduced heat costs. Now I've overheated pretty badly, but you know, I still have my cooldowns up, so I use that, and if I get hit with any kind of CC of any kind, or root or snare or something, it'll bring my heat down too, so I'm not too worried. So the respawns are here. I jump in, and this guy's looking pretty half dead here, so he looks like a good target, but I'm going to peel for my team here and stun that guy, and I get knocked back, so that's okay. I can still pull him. Yeah, put my grenade on first because that's that range, so I don't have to do that in melee range. So hit him with the stun so he can't do anything to me, and now I can unload some burst on him. He doesn't appear to be reacting. Okay, there's his reflect. So I'm just going to try and do a little bit of AoE here just because it's the only thing I can hit him with that doesn't heal him. Now I see this Guardian's hanging around. He's like almost dead, but he can still stop a cap from that range, so I have to kill him now. He's still a threat. Alright, now I can finish this commando here, so, or mercenary. Now, this is like really bad. He's not reacting at all, and I'm getting just free damage on this guy. Like, he's just attacking, like, he's just completely tunneling. Yeah, at about 23% health left, he realized he was dying, and now he's starting to react. Now this is just like kind of a gift wrapped here. You know, the guy's almost dead running right past me here, so looks like he might be trying to get away, but he leaps back in. Now he's got me targeted, so I want to try and stay at 10 meters, but he used the stun on me. Now I see this guy's trying to peel off to the side there, and I'm not going to let him help whatever team is over there trying to do that, so I'm going to engage him. I'm never going to let the enemy do whatever he wants to do. Now all of a sudden I see another one just popped around the corner. It's like, ah, crap, I'm not going to survive this. So I use my AoE stun here just to shut down some damage, and one guy peels off, so that's good news for me, but I see someone else is open on me too now, so at least my shield's up, but not much I can do right now. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be dying, so I tried to hit them both with a stun grenade, but for some reason I just sucked at aiming, so pretty sure I'm about to die now. But, you know, the adrenaline rush is keeping me alive. At least I can keep my damage rolling now that I'm at full resolve, so pop my sonic rebounder to get the defense chance boost, and, you know, I've got nothing left in the tank now. That's all I got, so snare this guy to try and get some distance, at least survive. My hold the lines up, so now I can try to rocket out to this far away guy here, and now I can probably get away. Doesn't look like anyone's pursuing me. My team's stopping them, so it looks good news for me. So I live to fight another day, and if they do chase me, it's also a bonus because it takes them out of the fight. They have to spend time coming way over here to kill me. They're totally out of position, and they're not helping their team. So right now, if their team was even strength and he left, then it's great. He's not outnumbering my team anymore. So and if he does kill me, he has to run back, and it's just wasted time for him. So he should have stayed there. But now I'm back in the fight, and at least I've got a little more health, so I can keep fighting at least. Now it seems things are under control right now, so I figure I'm going to heal to full, and then I'll get my full stacks for Cell Burst so I can jump in and nuke somebody. Now they're still fighting here, and it looks like we still do have to clean up, and my team is looking like half dead, so I need to stay and fight. So that guy was pretty easy to nuke. I see there's another guy with like nothing left, and yeah, he dies. And it's just one guy to clean up here. It's annoying when the camera does that. Yeah, just a target dummy at that point. Just do your DPS rotation. Now this guy showed up pretty much at a bad time. So he's going to get nuked. I put my snare on him so he can't run away. And it's pretty much just like going through the rotation at this point. Now I do see there's fighting going on the other side, and I can't tell, but it looks like our guy's running away, so it doesn't look good. So I pop my hold the line to get there even faster, or jump down and make sure I get the red power up so I can do even more damage, and you survive a little better. I check to make sure nobody's coming, that I have to worry about intercepting me, and I can see, alright, it looks like a 2-on-2 fight, and I engage here, so I know we'll be able to successfully defend this here, so I just unload on this guy because he just happens to be closest. Now I see that the operative's running in, and I see he's just putting dots on me, and I know he's lethality, so I was like, I'm not too worried about how much damage he's going to do, but then, I get nuked pretty good here, and I didn't realize I was taking so much damage, so I was really late in popping some cooldowns here, but once I saw how much damage he was doing, I was like, holy shit, so I started popping things, and now I need to engage this guy because he's trying to kill me, and he's the highest threat, and he just happens to be, right now, the only thing alive, but... I hit him with my stun so he can't get away. And someone else stunned him now, so it's just a bunch of burst all at once there, and yeah, that's some big numbers. So it looks like they're going to continue pushing here, so I engage this guy. Now, he seemed to be doing a lot of damage, so I know he's a high threat, but that's not why he just bugged out and lagged out a bit there, so I'm having to run to catch up now. But now I'm starting to unload on him. He doesn't seem to be reacting that I'm onto him, so and that's a pretty bad mistake here because I'm getting a lot of free damage here. I snare him so he has difficulty running away, and I'm just keeping my my DPS rotation going here, and he's not reacting at all. So my team's doing pretty good killing the other guy here, so see a chance just to do a little bit of cleave damage here, so it's like, oh, why not? It's flashy, it's cool. And they both died at the same time, it's pretty sweet. So yeah, now we have 4 people in one spot, so now yeah, we gotta book it. So I know there's fighting continuing at mid right now, and I know I'm low on health, but I'm banking on the fact that health power up is still there, and the commando can heal himself on the move, but I can't engage at this health. I just will barely do any damage if anyone actually tries to kill me. So I will make a move here to go get the power up. I put just as some protection there, just to put a scan down just in case, there's a stealther either that may try to kill me, or if he's going to want to go try to sidecap, if he's going to run by me and just let me pass, that's going to at least delay him. So he has to wait, just a little bit longer. This is what you want. Now this is perfect for me. This is a perfect ambush position. So I pull this guy to me, and then it's just like, oh, okay, 3 of them respond at the same time. That's perfect. So now I'm booking it out of here because there's no way I can survive that. So I see this guy's getting some damage going on my team, so I'm going to start damaging him. and get him to start, not damaging my team as effectively. So now he's got to worry about dying. But this guy's engaging me right now, so now he's become the highest threat. I have to engage him. I have to ignore that sage now. So I stun him to keep some to stop him from doing damage. He hasn't popped any cooldowns yet, so I'm starting to unload on him. Now he uses his mez on me, which is, now he has to hit me right away. So that was kind of a waste on his part. He could use that cooldown for something else much more effectively. So he did use his vanish here, so I put my scan down just to see if he runs through it. And yeah, he was there. So I just continue my damage rotation. Now I'm getting a little worried about how low my health is because he's got better cooldowns than me, so he's going to outlast me. So I use my power yield here just to get the extra armor boost going and also get a cell burst off on him here because my cell stacks weren't that high. Um, so he does pop his defensive cooldown, and I experienced a bit of lag here. So like I couldn't actually do anything. So he just kind of vanishes and reappears somewhere else. So I get just survey what's going on around me just to see how things are going, and then I decide to re-engage him. So at this point, it's just a game of keeping him at 10 meters as best as I can. I don't want him to get near me so he can hit me. So I try to snare him here, just keep going with 10 meter abilities, and I'm using this wall as line of sight. So he has a difficulty hitting me. So it's enough to kill him anyway. So pretty much at this point, I just need to leap at the first thing that was kind of in front of me, and it ended up being something that was about half dead and squishy. So it seemed like a good target to stay on. So put down an AoE stun there to see if I can catch people in it, and this guy blows his god bubble right away there. So he's good. He's toasty. He's not going anywhere. So I'm gonna put some peels on for this op here because I know he does a lot of damage, and see if I can shut him down or kill him. Now I'm taking a lot of damage from my point. This mid position is totally overrun. Their team has got a pretty strong push going right now, and our team is in the process of dying right now. So I'm surrounded. My cooldowns are all off. I don't have anything left in the tank anymore, so this is it for me. So I try to see if I can get away and kite anyone with me, but yeah, there's nothing left. I'm dead. So yeah, there's nothing I can do. I had to die in that position. They didn't get a cap. Now I do take a chance to survey what's going on the battlefield here. I do check at the side nodes to see what's going on. Everything seems pretty quiet. I check the map to see what people are doing, and it seems like the biggest focus right now is in the middle of the map. There doesn't seem to be much else going on. So as I'm running out, I again survey what's going on at the side node. It seems grass is fine. So it looks like it's just the battle for Bin right now is the only thing going. I do provide some peels here by pulling this guy way out of the fight. And I put my magnetic blast on him there just to snare him. Throw my grenade so I can get some debuffs going. And at this point it looks like he's ready to engage me. So I've got my power yield, so it looks like he's committing to me, so I want the armor boost and a full cell burst on him. So he pushes his damage reduction cooldown. I want to get myself at, stun him first so he can't hit me. And then I root him with my charge there. Then I'm trying to get back at 10 meters if I can, but he CCs me so he can stay in 4 meters. But he looks like he's actually just running away now. So I'm just going to be just unloading on him at this point, and it looks like he knows the fight's over. And yeah, he just eats a bunch of crits there, so he's gone. So I just engage the guy that happens to be closest to me. He's half dead, seemed like a good target. Now there's 3 of them all stacked together there, so I start using some AoE abilities here. It seemed like a good chance to get some cleave going. Now I see this DPS here is just free casting, so I don't want him to feel too comfortable. And then I see I've been engaged by a stage there. He's attacking me, so it looks like he might actually kill me. So now he's become the highest threat, so now I got to deal with him. So I'm using the wall here as line of sight, so he has really a hard time trying to use casting abilities against me because he can't hit me. So he have to drop down to hit me. So I can keep doing it, but now that there's a juggernaut that's attacking me here, I can't engage 2 at once here. So the sage runs away. Now it's just the guardian, so now he's become the highest threat, so now I have to engage him. So I pop my hold the line, and I have to use it to try and stay at 10 meters because his cooldowns seem to be all up, and I'm out of gas. I got nothing left. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be dying in a couple global cooldowns. He can stun me and definitely kill me, so I'm out of the fight now. So I decided I'm just going to go heal up, and if he wants to kite me, that's his prerogative, but I'm going to take him out of the fight doing it. So not much I could do about that. Now, it looks like I'm just surveying what's going on. It looks like our team's in total control of mid right now. And their side node, it looks like they just have the one guy there. So there's nothing going on at mid. There's one guy in the side node. There's 6 unaccounted for. So not all of them are respawning. So I'm assuming there's got to be at least some fighting going on. And I did see that grass did calling coming. So that's where I'm headed now. And I can see as I'm running towards it that there's definitely fighting going on. So that's become the next priority is to hold this ground. I checked to see if anyone else is from the other team is running in that direction. I don't see anybody. So it looks like actually things are under control here. It looks like it's just a 2 versus 1 situation. So it looks like things should be okay. So they don't need me to be here. I should go back to mid and then I can adjust from there. But now I see there's a Guardian coming, so I leap to him first, so this way he can't leap to me and get his CC immunity. He stuns me right away, and as soon as my CC breaker came off cooldown, I had to break it. So now he uses Reflect, so now I'm just trying to keep him far away so he can't hit me. And once he does get close, I use my AoE CC stun to stop his damage, and then just start unloading my burst damage now. I just have to keep him at 10 meters for as long as I can. That's the only way I'm really going to survive this fight. So as soon as he does get close is when I start need to popping some of my defensive cooldowns. As long as I keep him at 10 meters, I don't need to do it. But now he's able to get some abilities off because I can't keep him at 10 meters forever. So I am getting my my meteor brawler stacks up pretty good now. So he is going to eat a full hit. And I do see there's a second guy coming. So I know at this point my odds of winning this aren't good. I'll probably kill this Guardian, but I'm going to get so low with 2 of them attacking me. I shouldn't survive this. Now, that Guardian does go down. He does eat a lot of damage. So now it's just the point of just killing this Juggernaut now. So just doing a normal damage rotation. I have nothing left in the tank at this point. And I can tell that this Juggernaut does not appear to be... it looks like they're new to PvP, basically. They're seem to be keyboard turning. They don't have any buffs. They're not using any defensive cooldowns, and it seems to be pretty easy just to kite them. So it doesn't seem to me like it was a fair fight. Now I'm not sure what's going to happen if there's going to be more respawns. So I'm taking this opportunity just to heal up, and I could get some more stacks or another cell burst here, or energy blast, whatever the power tech is called. Sorry, I know I'm calling abilities by the wrong name here. So I put scan down just to see if I can, if there's any stealthers that are trying to, any shenanigans here, they have to run through it. Now I see that 2 of them just dropped, and I do not want to engage right now, but it looks like it's not up to me. So at this point, I know I'm unlikely to survive, so I pop my adrenaline rush to get out of the stun there, because 2 of them stunning me is just going to kill me. So I'm doing my best here to slow them down with AoE stuns. I'm throwing my AoE down because I can cast it while moving. At this point, the only thing I can hope for is just to try to get away and get to a heal up, because that's all I've got left. Sonic Rebounder's up, so I use that. My Adrenaline Rush procced, and my Hold the Line and my Shield are up, so I pop those, and I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm out of here. So I'm hoping, they're not going to chase me at this point. I mean, they have to run through my whole team. Nobody's going to do that. So all I got to do is get behind this wall. They can't hurt me anymore. I'm going to be safe. So, that was pretty close. I'm fine now, so there's nothing to worry about. There's no way that... Yeah, I was a little surprised. I guess I don't know, it's revenge, or it's like, you know what, I'm gonna get this guy, and he's not getting away this time. I've done that. There's people that, they've maybe killed you a couple times, and you feel like, I need to, kill you too. This is not, I'm not letting this slide. It's like, no way. So, see flying down here that, it's just like a big fight at mid, but I didn't notice the scoreboard. Like, things were so intense, I didn't know what the score was actually at. I just had to know. I just knew where I needed to be just to be fighting, and it just turned out, yeah, it was over. So, yeah, it seemed like it was a good war zone. As soon as I finished that one, I was like, oh, that'd be a good one to make a video for. But I just like to look at the stats at the end. Just it's a way I can improve or understand how the war zone went. So I do analyze kind of like the numbers here. So I check my damage and see what that was like, and then I compare it to the next guy just to see comparatively what was their top band doing. I was a little surprised to see 3 solo kills on this one, but and 13 killing blows out of 24 kills. So I do was killing a lot of people, but that was actually surprising. So you've made it at the end of the video, so hopefully you got something out of it. I have never done anything like commentary before, so this is my first try at it and putting a video together. So please be forgiving in the comments. So I hope people got some use out of this. I just wanted to kind of like explain rightly or wrongly some of the things I'm thinking about when I'm PvPing, and I slowed the footage down by 50% just so you could kind of see what's going on and to give myself some time to make some comments, because there's a lot of things that are happening and a lot of decisions I'm making at the time. Like, for example, I'm thinking about the optimal DPS rotation so that I can keep generating stacks for a big cell burst nuke as effectively as possible, making sure debuffs are up, and I have to be perceptive and know what my situation is, what my teammates' situation is, how many opponents are around me, and from time to time, just being able to operate in that space, and all these things are going on at once. So as I'm trying to explain things, I'm kind of focusing in on the main points of what I'm really trying to accomplish. So rightly or wrongly, as I said, sometimes I do make mistakes, but they're pretty minor in this one, but they are there. And at least what I'm trying to achieve here with this video is to provide people some insight on how I'm playing this class. I get a feel that some of my audience that are enjoying my videos are coming because there's like some learning and maybe some wisdom that they're gleaning out of the videos and find it very helpful. So I thought maybe a commentary like this might be incredibly useful, because you can watch the PvP videos I put up and it's not always clear maybe what I'm trying to do. You can see that, okay, maybe he did this effectively, but there might be something I was doing that was too subtle to notice, or things were happening too quickly. So maybe this will shine a light on things, and I'll provide a little clicky thing at the end of this video here. So if you want to watch the Warzone I did, it's the full video is up at full speed there, so you can watch it play out in kind of real time there and just see after watching this commentary exactly what I was doing in the Warzone, so you see things happen as they do, and it happens a lot quicker. So hopefully you guys find this useful. Let me know in the comments if this kind of commentary is useful, or if it's maybe I should just be sticking to like PvP guides or just putting up PvP videos. Let me know what your thoughts are. Thanks, guys.